What is up, guys? KidSlovakia's HD back with another team analysis slash review episode. Today I'll be reviewing this team off the tech game forums that belongs to a guy called Pooper Trooper, funny name, I love you for that, who has actually won 45 or 46 games undefeated with this team. So it's going to be quite a task to really upgrade something that isn't broken, but I will give him my best shot with his 45,000 coin budget. So let's begin. Wojciech Szczesny versus Fraser Forster. I put Fraser Forster in because he is just such a complete silver keeper for me, and if you want to go for that overall clear-cut silver kind of team, you definitely want to get Forster due to the fact that he's also got 3 more inches of height on Szczesny, and for me it's usually the instance where the taller the goalkeeper is, the better he does. If you want to look at it on stat perspective, he beats Szczesny in the positioning, which is actually quite a difference for me. I noticed that when I had Szczesny and Forster was always in the correct position compared to Szczesny, but all of his other stats do speak miles, and Szczesny does beat him in every other area, so something to consider maybe, but really in essence for me it'll be Forster due to just personal preference. Next area, which was the most complicated, was your defensive mid. Now Katamol can be a decent defensive mid, which you've got him there, but for me, due to his low attacking work rate and his high defensive work rate, he more than often dropped back to centre back, and I like my defensive mids at defensive mids. So I brought up the possibilities of Jeff Cameron, which to be fair I did because he's overhyped for me. If you look at his stats, there's nothing special there. He's just extremely average. And then other than that, my 2 favourite options, Frimpong and Teti. Now Frimpong I've used before, and his strength is by far his best stat due to the fact that he can hold multiple people while he's trying to win the ball. He's a good ball defender, to be completely honest with you. You can get the ball and you can hold people off. You can run up the field due to his medium attacking work rate, and he can actually score a couple goals in the rare occasion. Other than that, Teti I would say is the other option you can have due to his sprint speed, and the reason for that is that you could pair up Diakite with Teti, get the additional chemistry links between Teti and Mariappa, I think it's Mariappa or the other guy, and basically he is a quick sheer pace centre defensive mid. So if Diakite is kind of lacking or falling behind a bit, you know that Teti is always going to be there, and it's really pairing up size in Diakite and pace, shortness in Teti. So I've never used Teti before, but his stats do speak miles. Sprint speed is quite decent. Other than that, his short passing is quite nice. For me, I like my defensive mids to be able to feed the ball out to the wings, with the standing tackle being 74. That's not too bad. Again, compared to Katamol, it's not the greatest, but for me, for my silvers, I like between 74 and 78 really, or higher of course, but definitely Teti I would give a go if you were looking for something new. And his strength as well, 74, not too bad. I don't know, see how it is, but I would definitely recommend Teti for a change. Other than that, the other area is McCleary versus Kebe. Now these are my 2 favourite silver right mids, but I definitely pick Kebe due to his sheer pace. He's a beast running up that wing. He is like, I don't know, he's God. He's got wings. This guy flies, for real. He's got fucking rocket boots, whatever you want to call it. He's the shit, honestly. His 92 acceleration and sprint speed is completely accurate. He flies up the wing, able to cut in, able to feed the strikers with short balls or double X's across the box. His ball control does actually, I don't know why he's got 72 ball control. That's a complete letdown. For me, when I play with him, it was like about an 80 to 85 because the ball would never leave his feet. He's also got 1 star less weak foot than McCleary, but also the same skill mode, so you're not missing out on any skill there, and it's about 3,000 coins more. As well as that, the decent thing about him is his attacking work rate and defensive work rate. I like my mids to be mids and not drop back and play wing backs, so for me, the defensive work rate with Kebe, is definitely something that I like instead of McCleary's medium, because McCleary will drop back more and be out of position. Instead of the mid, he might drop back to the right wing back. So maybe something for you to consider if you're kind of like me and you like your mids staying at mids. The final area for me was Vazte versus Fabian Delph. Now, I don't know why you put Vazte at the cam role, because for me, I look at these stats when I'm picking my cam. I like the agility and the balance especially, because I like my cams to be able to defend the ball. Well, not defend the ball, but I like them to be agile with the ball, be silky smooth with the ball, and that's exactly what Delph is. Delph has the ability to fit in those tight gaps when the people are playing 5 backs, especially when I found when I'm using Fabian Delph, the 5-back Brazilian teams that I've faced time and time again had nothing on Delph. Delph could manoeuvre through those gaps when they made defensive errors and easily finish the ball. I haven't put his finishing in because I don't really think, finishing should contribute to a cam's, picking, but his agility balance is extremely decent compared to Vaste's horrible fucking 79 and 58, and his short passing as well. I like that because with his 75 short passing, he's able to feed through that ball, again, through those small gaps potentially to your 2 strikers in order to finish it off. But as well, I think his long shots are actually quite good. Haven't included those, but they are quite nice. However, there's quite a steep gap, 6,000 coins difference between the two. So again, it's just really over to personal preference. So that's all I can really say. So if you took my advice, this is what your team would look like. Again, your team is extremely solid. I can't really fault, you if you're winning 45 games, 46 games on the trot. So go with what you think and what you like about this review. If you don't change anything, I wouldn't blame you, because why fix anything if it's not broken, right? But that's my opinion. That's what I would go with, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you're new to my channel, drop a like and drop a sub. It's always appreciated. If you want to feature on my next episode, drop me a YouTube inbox message and I will get to you. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and hope this helped Pooper Scooper, or Trooper, my bad, and have a wonderful weekend. Cheers, lads.